afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome each and every one of you to be here. I know it is by no means easy for each and every one of you, but nevertheless you make it. Why? Because each and every one of you here has the compassion to really love yourself and really want to take care of yourself. And secondly, you all have the responsible as a very good person. Why? Because you do not want to burden your family members, taking away their time, energy, effort, and most importantly, their money as well. Okay? And thirdly is the value. You are coming here to understand what is all about the science and technology of IM laser. By having a thorough understanding of this knowledge, well, by nature, we humans have the compassion to share with your friends or whoever that you come across with an open mind and without any expectation. With that, you have fulfilled your own personal responsibility. Okay? So I wish each and every one of you here to have the full knowledge and have a better understanding about this IM laser. Now, let me introduce our speaker all the way from Kuala Lumpur. Graduated with a diploma in management from Malaysia Institute of Management in 1998. He has a master in business administration degree from USA. He is an entrepreneur with extensive marketing and operations experience in managing multi-level marketing companies. He started his career in MLM industry in 1990 when he first joined a US-based MLM company as an operations manager. In 1994, he later moved to jointly start two MLM companies before joining Ventros in 2015. And now he is a marketing director of Ventros. Now let's welcome Mr. Adam T.
Okay, I'm going to use mic, okay, can, because my voice is a little bit low bass and quite soft. That's why I need a mic to help me. Okay, first of all, thank you very much to Mr. Eric for giving me such a detailed introduction. Okay, today my purpose here is to talk to you about something that is very interesting. Before I begin, once again, thank you very much for coming. And I hope that today our discussion will bring you more or better understanding about iron laser and also to give you the issue. Now before I forget, all of you here, do you all own our iron laser? Wow, there are some people who hasn't had any unit, very good. For those who do not have, don't worry. Later on when I explain to you, I tell you, you sure what to get when you need, because this device is very, very amazing, it's fantastic. So today my purpose of having this product, I call it a product seminar. Why it's called a seminar? Because over this period of time, I hope to have like a two-way conversation as I explained, so that if you have any question, please raise a question. But more importantly, that my task today is that I want you all to have a better understanding of my iron laser. At the same time, for those who are owning this particular device, I want to reassure you, this device is a fantastic device. It can do wonders to your health, especially to those people who are a little bit elderly one. So far, can you follow me? Can Yes. Okay. All right. Before I forget, this is the video. Okay. Okay. Today, my topic of discussion is what? The science and technology of this. Now, I didn't mention one. I didn't. battery. Okay, no more battery. Okay, never mind. No battery also, we still can perform. Now, basically, today my topic is about IM laser, the science and technology of IM laser. Now, I didn't mention photobiomodulation, which is our main therapy. Why I say IM laser? Because our device, IM laser, is more than photobiomodulation. It comprises of what? 4 therapies. 4 therapy, namely what? Photobiomodulation, laser acupuncture, magnetic therapy, and now we're going to talk about what? Resonant energy. Now to begin with, I want to do a very simple experiment. Maybe you can help me on this. Okay. Now, this experiment or this test to perform it, to tell you about what we have for this resonant energy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pour water. This is ordinary water into 2 glasses. Okay, in these 2 glasses of water, I'm going to treat one of them. Okay, I'm going to treat one of them. This one without treated. I'm going to treat this one now with our IM laser. Very simple. Okay, just leave it there. Okay, 10 minutes later, I will ask somebody to try the water, see whether you can taste the difference. Then I will explain to you what happened to the water. Okay? Can Now, okay, let us begin our presentation. About 10 minutes, I'll give them about, normally 5 minutes is enough, but I want to do it 10 minutes because the water is quite a lot, okay? Now, okay, in order to understand this IM laser and the whole concept of this, I want to first of all place or position our product. Now for me, through my years of experience, 2 very important points. My experience and also the knowledge that I gained from many books that I read and I did research, I found out that these 2 information is good enough to confirm that our IM laser is a what? It's a life-saving device. I'm very confident. I want to tell you this is a life-saving device. Why? Because it is a powerful device promoting self-restoration and self-healing. And then what? And increased life expectancy. Now this is a statement I made very important. It's here. Why I say this device, if you have this device, it's a life-saving one. It has this so-called, of course, it's a powerful device. It is promoting self-restoration and then self-healing. One more thing, the red color one. Increased life expectancy. Can you dare to say something? Your product can live or can increase life expectancy? Will you dare? I also don't dare. But I have some document here. This is the research paper. This research paper, I went through this paper. I was given to one of our researcher, our design and developer actually talk about this. This paper was done in 2015. Later on, I'll go into this paper where it's mentioned to increase life expectancy. So I can safely say that photobiomodulation IM laser can increase life expectancy. Later I'll go a little bit into it. Now, we know that we recognize this is a what? Life-saving device. But to us, what else can we look at it as a marketing or so-called business opportunity? How we put this product as a what? As a premium product. I will position this as a premium product. Why? Because if you understand the word premium product, it means a product that appeals to our customer because of its benefits, unique features, and status that our product offers. Okay? What I'm trying to say in summary, you can never find any other product apart from IM laser. This is a very unique product, has a special features, and what else? It offers many so-called benefits that in terms of health. I'll go through the series of the, what do you call it, the science and technology about this. So far, can you follow me? Now, if you recognize these two facts, you notice that our product is very unique. Nobody has it, which means it put us in a very high level of market, which is, we call it the blue ocean product. Have you heard about this blue ocean product? If you don't understand me, blue, you know what is blue ocean? No? It's the vast, the big ocean, the blue color one. Big or not? Big or blue ocean?
Yes.
Very big, not big, very, 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 very big. Come in. Okay, let us start. Never mind. Normally, when you start thinking, there's a lot of interference because people just come in. Okay. So the blue ocean product actually makes us to be what? Very unique. Now, when we say unique means that means when you wear it, I want you to feel very proud. No, for this product, not everybody can have it. Not anybody have it. Only we have it. So when you wear it, don't forget the features are quite good. Okay. So, welcome. Once again, welcome everyone. Because I know somebody just came in. Initially, normally, in thought there will be some interruption. Later on, it should be okay, all settled down. I hope you guys during this discussion, I want you all, if you all have any question, what don't understand, please raise your hand, ask me. I will try to explain to you as I go along. Okay? Can so far can follow? Okay, all right, good. Okay, let's come back to this this iron laser. Now, not forgetting also, when I talk about this iron laser, I'm talking about light therapy. Now, when we talk about light therapy, there are few things that I must recognize. The few people that I must recognize, all these people are related to this laser and light therapy. The first person is actually the Isaac Newton, because he was the one who discovered that the light goes in wave. Then the wave, then you understand why is it we are using 650 nanometer wavelength. So this is the first person. The second person is Robert Stephenson. This is a person who actually uses light to what? To treat lupus. Lupus is a kind of disease. Okay? And for that purpose, he was given the Nobel Prize, Nobel Prize for discovery in 1903. The first person to receive Nobel Prize for light treatment, light phototherapy is who? This guy, by the name of Thomson. The third person I want to highlight to you is Albert Einstein, who is also another light discovery, but he discovered what? The light is what? His Nobel Prize was given in 1921. For what? His discovery was photoelectric effect. Because of this discovery, that's why now you have this called what? Solar heat. Remember? Solar panel, solar heat. Using light, remember? The light heat the the panel, then the panel can transfer to generate heat, and then you have a lot of electricity, hot water, a lot of other things that come from because of this guy, Albert Einstein. And of course, we have the father of photobiomodulation, which is the laser. The first time laser is used is by this Mr. Andre Master, 1967. He didn't receive any Nobel Prize, but he received the recognition for the first person who talked about what? Laser, low-level laser therapy. You heard about this, And then the fourth group of person I'm talking about is Laporte and Jan Turner. These two guys, scientists, wrote this book. This book has 957 pages, from 1 to 900. Talks about A to Z about photobiomodulation. A fantastic guy. If you read this book, I guarantee you'll be expert in photobiomodulation. Okay? If you don't read, never mind. Now this booklet you can buy in the market now. The second edition costs about close to $300. But today, because of your participation, I'm going to give you all free of charge. in downloaded form. You know what is downloaded form? Don't worry, still can read. You can read okay, better than you want to. For me to carry this book from Kuala Lumpur to here, easily about half kg. But today I'm going to give you free, downloaded. No big one. It's in your handphone. Okay. Later on, you just give me your phone number, everything. I will pass this to your leader, and then your leader will actually expand it to your exactly the same color, some more. Same exactly the same. It's just that it's not in a book. It's in the what do you call that? In the soft copy. Okay. But of course, if you want to print, you can always use the soft copy. Go to the shop and print. Our store one page is about 20 cents. So 900, you have to pay $500. So to 500 ringgit just to get the red, properly printed out color one. Okay, so we're talking about this. Now the next person I want to talk about is the Professor Chang Ping. Now she is the lady which I want to emphasize. She is very important to our iron laser because she is the developer and designer of our iron laser. Who is she? She's a fantastic lady. I met her before. She was the professor of, I think, University of Guangzhou, China, and she had done a lot of study in laser phototherapy. So she has written many books, including she has won many awards in China. I think about 13 to 14 awards. Now this is one of the books that she has written called Qi Guang Yi Xue. If those people can understand Mandarin, can always buy this book and read it. I think he did from you. But it's quite a technical book. But this book research very closely related to our product. Very close. Because she was the designer, she was the one who helped us to develop this. Okay. Now the last person is Yang Xi. Yang Xi is presently the CEO and the chief of the R&D of our company called Sison in China. She is now actually producing this iron laser for us. Now the incorporating of, remember last time our first version is what? Only 2 therapy, remember? What are they? Photobiomodulation and laser acupuncture. He was the one who included the magnetic therapy in our, and then of course the resonance. Okay, how long will be? Some time. 30 minutes. Okay, we have already finished 10 minutes. So I want to do some testing. Okay, we have done the testing. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to invite this is the trigger button. Okay, just for this. Okay, this is triggered. So 2 volunteers. Who get on volunteer? Anybody? Don't worry, I won't punish you. I want to give you free drink. Come, David. Come. Okay, David. How are you? Taste this one first. Taste, remember the taste, Don't worry, think it's not poison. Think water only, you can drink a lot. Okay, remember, you drink this, then you tell me what's the difference. You can feel the softness. Okay, a bit softer, right? You a bit smoother, right? Can you tell them how do you feel the taste? Just a little bit, tell them.
Would you bring this one? It's more sharp,
not sharp,
This one is more smooth.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, David. One more volunteer. Okay, so one more volunteer. Then go to yours. Okay. 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 Can you just describe to them how you taste the difference between 2 water?
One is heavy, one is lighter.
Okay. Thank you very much, Eric. Not because Eric is our friend, but Eric is also quite an honest person, so I believe what he says. No, anyway, there is a technology behind this. I want you all to understand why there's a difference. Because later on I'll go into the restaurant. You must understand. Okay, I was just explaining to you. Water has a very flexible body. You want them to become box, what you do? You just pour into a box. You want them to become a glass, you just pour into glass. You want them to look like a ball, you pour the ball. So they follow the shape of the container. Okay? In the same way, what holds them together? This water. What holds them together? Huh? Molecule, correct? What is the molecule? What is the tension called? It's called the surface tension. I'll give you an example. You know, I'm not a very good artist. You know the leaf, right? You know leaf. In the jungle, sometimes they got a lot of vapor. Over time, there will be one drop of it, right? Then finally they become bigger, then bigger, then bigger, and then it drops. It drops, right? Why it drops?
Too heavy.
Because too heavy, the water cannot hold anymore. So what holds this too heavy is the surface tension, remember? Now, you must remember our product, our water. Too high. Hello? Okay, our water has this surface tension that holds them together. Now what you say is the molecule that holds together. What happened was when you introduce this energy, our light energy into it, what happens? It kind of what? You are introducing another wave of energy into the water. What happened? We call it the resonant energy. What do you mean by that? Now imagine this is the pendulum. You know what's a pendulum? A swing. Now when a swing up, they go up to this stage. Before it come down, if I were to push, will it be easy? It will go up very fast.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's say for example the swing go up. Then when it reaches this part here, before it come down, I give a small push, a slight push. What happened to the swing? It will go up, right? We call that resonant to the energy here. That's called the resonant energy. Another example is sometimes you heard about people, they sing at very high speed. What happened? Then the glass, break. What happened? Because your voice is so powerful, it resonates to the environment and it created the ripple that cracked the, what they call it. In the same way also, do you know that the light energy was able to resonate with the water molecule, can make it more vibrate? When it vibrates, what happened? Yeah, they call it social distancing. Last time, remember when we were talking about this, what do you call it? COVID, everybody, sorry, 1 meter. Remember, when you become 1 meter, what happens? The water become lighter, or they call it smoother. Now, this is very simple test that we do. Normally, those people who after testing this water, they will believe that there is something very special about this ion laser. What is so special? I'm going to talk about. But more important, this is only water. The good news I'll tell you, those people who love to drink wine. You get I tell you, I've done many times. I can buy a wine, $10 one. I put behind me and then I start doing, I send to, my wife, my friend said, very nice, how much you pay? $100? No, $200. Wow, very good. Actually, only I bought $10. Because they don't know. Because after you treat the bottle, they will be surprised. Of course, you have to close the brand. Otherwise, they say, this is about $15. So this is the thing. But I can assure you, if you want to, you can always try. You can, what do you do? You do it on the wine, which is the best, or coffee.
Beer.
Is there any?
Beer can, but beer when you remove all the smoothness, you know more beer. Beer, you wanted to drink the roughness, not like wine. Wine and liquor or those kind of VSOP, you want to drink the smoothness, right? The old the old wine, old liquor, this kind of extra old, because things you want to drink the smoothness, So on liquid wine, you can always test. Okay, so far can follow, Now I want to make this statement, which is done by this Mr. Vincent. He says, if we understand the light, we will not be afraid of any diseases. He said that if you understand the light, what the light can do, I tell you all the diseases you will have. Then you think that simply say one, let's say, you think about it now. Do you know when we discovered this eye laser how many years ago? Probably, let's say, the history go up to 100 years. But before that, how do they survive? Medicine and light. We know that the Egyptians start to use light as a therapy 3,000 years ago. Yeah. We use sunlight. You know sunlight? I think when we were young, I don't know whether, sorry, I'm also very young. I don't know some of you are my age. I'm 62 already. So when I was young, I still remember every time we got any injury, you know, we don't under the sun. I don't know you don't remember. We do that because why? Because at the time we are poor, we don't have those kind of medication, you know. Everything is all under the sun. My father said, go watch I play PUBG. Under the sun. That's it, and then my wound will dry up and then clear tomorrow, okay, the next day I run here and run there. These are the things that we grew up with. Because all basically the sun. However, if you understand these things, a lot of I was just telling you Eric also, we take the light for granted. We thought that light, free on everything, but actually it's more than that. Today I'm going to go deep into this. What can you do? Of course, for this side, of course, for me, in order to say that a product is good, it has to be supported by this thing here. First of all, you must be able to explain it in scientifically. That means there are research done, and then it has to be experiment, clinical trial certificate. Now, all these are the requirements of a good product where you really say, hey, today, you know, I am into it so good because you do this. Show me these 5 things. Right? So, today, I'm going to focus on these 2 things. Scientific explanation and also experiment and clinical trial about this particular product. But of course, again, what I'm going to share today maybe 1 or 2, maybe 2 hours plus. But it cannot tell you the many millions of articles about this thing, this photobiomodulation. What I'm telling you probably is only a drop in the ocean. Why later you understand? Now, this is a very important statement. Now, this book actually is the same book, it's the second edition, whereby the back page, you know, this second edition is stated, this statement was made by who? By these two scientists. It says as with all kinds of scientific work, new discovery generate new question. You discover something unique. But you say, well, in spite of all the great steps ahead in the scientific understanding of this medical effect of light, medical effect, you know what I said? He had to say, we still do not know all the optimal parameters. What does it mean? It means that the light power of light, there's so much more to discover. I want to give you an example. Do you all know that your handphone use what platform to communicate?
Frequency.
Frequency. What frequency? Do you know it's a light frequency? Do you know that your handphone, hello, yeah, 1,000 miles away you can hear hello. It's a light frequency. I give you an example. You listen to a radio, you know radio? What do you use? What is the platform that they use? Frequency, wavelength, the radio, what? Also light frequency. That's why you hear this, everybody can hear. It's only the sign, the men are a little bit intelligent. They are able to encode and then pass through the light frequency and then decode so that they can understand each other. Now that is the science of technology of the light. Now, having said all these things, do you think light is very powerful? Every day, without you realizing, you also know. We only know that light, we use it for what? For lighting up the place. But light is more than that. Light, you can use it for therapy. Now, you know what they use? The latest, they use for warfare. You heard about laser bomb? You heard about this? Because they know that missile, everything, they start. Now, the laser is. Because speed of light. You know what speed of light? What is the speed of light? Anybody? The speed of light is close, just to test you for your tomorrow. 300,000 kilometers per second, per hour. Okay? Hey, fast enough. You think about it, how the circumference of the earth is how big? For 300 kilometers. Not even so. Probably, let's say we work out maybe less than 20,000 or maybe 10,000. The earth circumference. This is 300,000 how many times faster than the one. So I want to know that the light speed is very fast, but at the same time it's so beneficial to us. How? So this is human, the technology involved, how we convert signal to become to go through the light frequency so that the other person can see. Hello, the kind of technology. In the same way of how we can convert our this light energy into a therapy. That is our expertise. Can you follow now? Now let's go into this. So anyway, whatever we have now, whatever we know now, is still very little because there are so many things we can learn from the Lord. Okay. This slightly, I want to talk about this very special person. Her name is Dr. Chang Ping. A lot of people thought that this fellow I just simply created. No, actually I met her. I was there. Can you see me? That's me. That's her. I gave her this special, Sligo tutor because 2016 I attended her training. She came because at that time our first version. Do you know that our first version of Iron Laser was not like that? I don't know you are aware of that. It's called the 2-in-1. Now it's 3-in-1. In fact, 4-in-1. So when I met her and I had the opportunity, she gave a talk. I remember 3 things that she shared with us. Very clearly, I'm an English educator, no? So my mentally okay, probably she speaks because somehow she has the China
Accent.
Slang. Slang. Sometimes very hard to hear, but I remember 3 things that she shared very well because because at that time I also do not know my understanding of this iron laser, just like law, still blah blah. But I want to learn, so I sit down and listen and I remember 3 things. The first thing he told, I can learn from him. Welcome. The first thing that I can remember what she said to us, she was sitting down there. The time I met her, she was about 82 years old. That was about 7 years ago. She sat down there, and then she took out the iron laser. She said, this device, the efficacy, what's efficacy? Effectiveness is how? 80%. She looked at us, she put it down. Then she looked at us. I think about this size, I think about 36 of us only. And you look at in front of us, I know behind every one of you sitting down here, you'll be asking, hey, why don't I say 100%? Why I say 80%? Correct. Some people say, no lah, this one is 100%. I guarantee you do this. No, I say 80%. Then she's asked, now let me tell you frankly, what do I mean by 80%? She says, can you find it? In my statement, I said, in her statement, 80% is understatement. Can you find any product who say they are 100%? Guarantee 100%. Can you find any product? Cannot. Even medication also cannot. Do you know that let's say you got high blood pressure, you got a lot of this kind of diseases. When you take the medication, is it guaranteed that you will 100% get cured or not? 50%? Maybe. 70% also no. So what I mean was, what she meant was what? She said that in no way anybody can say that the product is 100%. So she said, for her to say that this is 80% efficacy, she's actually crossing the red line. You're telling people, hey, overclaim and that. But she said, I can claim this because she was the one who designed it. She knows the technology and the efficacy behind it through his research and R&D and his knowledge in what? Photobiomodulation and laser application. First point. Second point, then she was talking about the laser acupuncture. The laser acupuncture is incorporated where? In our is here. Remember this point? Where is it for? Nei Quan. I think you all remember. You hear before, right? Nei Quan is here. This point here. Now, why is it that she wants to put it in Nei Quan, not some Quan, other Quan? Why is it Nei Quan? There is a reason. Correct? Because she said that our heart is the main organ that actually distribute a lot of blood and everything to our to the rest of the body, correct? So if our heart is healthier, do you think our body is healthier?
Yes.
Simple. And she said, now I put it in my heart. I put this for the heart. The question asked them, how do I know that this is called heart? Correct? You simply say for heart, okay, this big one. Then she talked about her accuracy. Then she talked about her experience. she say her accuracy in diagnostic which are the point for this and this is so good that she has her specialty. You know what? She can treat those people, those people, especially pregnant lady, with baby, breech baby. You know, breech baby. The baby when they are supposed to be delivered certain time, supposed to turn on. But some of them don't turn, right? She is an expert. She said that she can actually do what they call that acupuncture and do some adjustment. The baby will turn. Her accuracy is up to 99%. She said that why she reserved 1%, she said she made one very unique because she said that sometimes when she comes to this kind of decision, she cannot know why. Because this is she has one case, she was doing the same thing. After treatment, first time, the baby didn't turn. Second time, the baby didn't turn again. Then she know there is something wrong. You know what she did? She told the baby, instructed this lady go and do an X-ray. I don't know whether it's X-ray or not. Go and check. Apparently, the baby what happened? Cannot turn because the umbilical cord. You know what umbilical cord?
Yeah.
Whole leaf cannot turn. So that particular mother has to go for operation. She said that kind of situation she won't know because her acupuncture won't make the umbilical cord run here and there cannot. So she was saying that now. When she said that, what she want to tell us? She want to tell us that the way she designed it, this particular point, everything is for the purpose actually meets our requirement. So the question asked, maybe she's wrong, maybe. So actually I did a lot of study and I go into a lot of what do you call that? What's the word? Research done. Now I want to show you something. You know this is a point called what? Nei Guan. Everybody remember Nei Guan? Periculum number one. Point number one. P6. Remember P6? Now this article was I think last year I got. It's called the Nei Guan. Peri number 6. It mentioned here to the Westerner. Especially, do you know that Westerner also practice acupuncture? Not only Chinese, no. Westerner, Japanese, Korean, who else? Probably the Indian also. Everybody practice. But to the Western, to them, they consider. To the Westerner, if you read a lot of research on this Google, right? You notice a lot of people talk about this P6 is for what? For preventing nausea, preventing vomiting. If you got vomiting problem, you press here, you do the acupuncture here. But the Chinese, the TCM find out that not only that, they have done many tests to find out that these are actually relate to what? To the heart. That's why this report, they did a test, they put out all the tests. You know what they did? They actually get, I think if I'm not mistaken, more than 100 people. Every one of them, every day they do the acupuncture, pick at the place this neck. And then they measure. You know what they use to measure? They use the equipment called ECG. You have an ECG? Electrogram ECG. Cardioelectrogram. That machine is to what? To measure whether your heart rhythm and everything, right? And every one of them shows what? Similar result. Which means what? Similar means there is some activity, which means that when you trigger this, the heart can react. What does it mean? It means there is a relationship between this and this, right? I don't know you see I'm trying to say. So through this kind of examination, through this kind of technology, in fact, we are very fortunate. Those days, let's say 2,000 years ago, you say, hey, this is for my heart. You just say, hey, don't simply love me. How do I say? But now I got a scientific, what is that? The ECG. So they found out that, true enough. This ECG can measure when you trigger this particular point, there is some activity in your heart using the what? So does it confirm that the ECG, what do you call it, the leg one has to do with the heart? Yes, So she mentioned that it was proven to be happening. Okay? The third one, I still remember, and this is a joke only, a joke, and then I want to share with you. I still remember, she said, because of her expertise. And then do you know that Russian, Russian is one of the. In fact, there are few reports. This report was done by the Russian. Russian are quite strong in this laser phototherapy also. They are very knowledgeable also. So all in all, because of his expertise, she had been invited to go to do presentation and talk, you know what I mean? So one of the talks she was saying, she was talking. Suddenly she was puzzled. The whole crowd, were looking at her with open eyes, very surprised. Then she noticed the difference. Then so of course she had asked the translator, may I know why are they looking at me like very strange? He said, of course, because all of them and me, the translator said, we feel very puzzled. So what you are puzzled about? How can you use tiger to become your experiment animal? You know tiger? Tiger to become. No, I didn't say tiger. I said 白老鼠, not 白老虎. You know what I mean? The translation was wrong because her examination, in fact, in this response here, all of them are what? Oh, 白老鼠, don't really 白老虎. So he said the student, all the people that they go, wow, this guy, this lady must be fantastic using white lion to become the test, the experiment. No. Why are you sitting here? Actually, she tried to tell me she did a lot of tests. She did a lot of clinical data to support the case and everything. And why do you use 白老鼠? Not 白老虎, why? Because 白老鼠is one of the best animal that's quite related to our body. We call it there's some similarity in the organs and everything, the way the response of the whatever is all quite related. So this is the reason why we do 白老鼠. And she tells us that she had done many tests. In this book you can see there are so many of these experiments. Not only these, you can also go into the papers. Okay? So this is her. And this is the lady I want to talk about. She is also her student who is part of the team. She is a doctor also. She talks about it. When I was there, I was able to, okay, before I forget, you all know her already. Her name is she is one of our developer and designer of iron laser, where her qualification now, because she is good at diagnostic and treatment of hypertension, heart diseases, heart failure, and critical and difficult diseases in cardiovascular medicine. So in short, if a person like this say, hey, this is good for your heart, do you think she bluff you or not? She got a reputation to protect her. If today she say, hey, Adam, this product actually I designed because I want to look at your heart. And when she's an expert, would you trust her? Of course, right? And she write about the book about this, her research and her research into this area. Okay, can Okay, now. Okay, this is another one that I want to talk about. This is Yang Zhong, the one who's now actually the company that we are working with is actually Season. They are the manufacturer and they are the owner of the. Actually, we are the owner. We register. We have a patent right. In fact, I have all the patent with me here. We have the patent right for our iron laser, and this is the Yang Zhong who's working together with to develop this product. And okay, during the time when I went there, she was here. I was there. This lady was presenting this article. It said, the use of intravenous laser blood irradiation to prevent vascular disease and increase life expectancy. This is the article. And you know what it says? If you read the article says what? This is the article. Background. See, the use of this 630, 640 is quite very small. The margin is very small. It says that what? It can most effectively use to help you, especially in your vascular blood. Now, in summary, this is the conclusion. This report study the 25 years of all the research done towards this photobiomodulation and also the laser. If you want In summary, more than 25 years of experience using laser energy at this waveband has shown that this waveband directly influences the perimeter of all cells in the blood plasma, the coagulation process, and all the structural components in the vascular wall. If you go back, I mean, if you those people who want to read this, you can always take this photo. Never mind, don't have to take. Later I can give you presentation. You go to Google search, you just type this word, it will come out all these articles. You can go and read about it. Where is the source? Where is the reference book? Everything's all there. And because of this so-called over 25 years, so many research done, this person made a conclusion. So he says that this can help you to prevent. Prevent this one. Mr. David was talking to me. A lot of people doesn't. I mean, for example, those people become sick already too late. If you start to wear our iron laser at the early stage, you may be able to prevent. And not only that, no. If God wants you to live longer, you live longer, more healthier because of the increase in life expectancy. Okay? So far, can you follow me? Okay, sorry, a bit long-winded. It's long-winded. Okay, I have not gone to the real main part, which is the perspective. Okay, now we talk about this. Remember, we talk about 4 therapy, photobiomodulation, second one, laser acupuncture, then third one is what? Magnetic, and then resonance. The resonance, the last part one, we mentioned we did the one. So I'm not going to go very deep later, I'll just go very fast. Let me go to the what? The energy, the light energy. Now, I want to make it this. I copy from the Bible. The Bible in the first book, called Genesis, it says, chapter 1, verse 3 and verse 4 says, so God created heaven and earth. The first thing that He created for the earth is one light. Let there be light, and there was light. Okay, amen. And God saw that the light was good. Now, when God says this is good, means it's really, really good. If I say good, maybe not so good. When God says good, I feel really good. Amen. No, I want you to think this idea. You don't joke why you're talking about it. Think about it. The light is a very, very good source of energy. Because without light today you're gone. Do you know that your papaya, you want to be ripe, you think just like that. You need what?
Sunlight.
Right. You think today you live like that, you can eat and drink, you can live really. Cannot. No, you need light. Everything is light. Then you understand why this particular light I'm talking about is so important to us. Let us study. Okay, let us go into the light and energy. Light is called actually electromagnetic radiation. It's a form of energy of small particle called photon. So light is equal to photon. Photon. Sorry, those people who are in the physics, I know you all studied it before, but it's a good reminder so that you understand this concept. Then when we apply this, then see, logic. Okay, I want you to think of the logic. Now, a metal, you know what's a metal? We call this a metal. What does it mean? A metal is made up of tiny particles called atom. That means the atom is the smallest. All atoms add up together, it becomes a metal. Okay, very simple explanation. An atom is made up of a particle known as photon, electron, and neutron. Matter is anything. Matter can be take up space and can be weighted. This is just a definition. So you remember, is this a matter?
Yes.
Yes. Is this a matter?
Yes.
Is light a matter?
Yes. No.
Light is not a matter. Light is what? Energy. Energy. Light is what? Photon. Okay, so you can know, if you know this differentiation, then you understand what I'm going to do. Okay. Second thing, everything is energy. So you must understand this is a law. Okay? Either it's stored or moving. Okay? Then the principle of energy, according to the law, this is the law, you must agree to it. You don't agree me, sorry, your whole understanding, your theory or life is really all gone. Because this one, energy cannot neither be created or destroyed. Anybody disagree? It's the law. We must say that this is the law because it's true. If you don't understand this law and you don't agree to it, that means your whole concept of the science is all wrong with it. So this is science. Okay? Now. But since cannot be destroyed or created, what happened? So we say it can only be transformed or converted from one form to another. Make sense, right? That is why you see the ice. You take out from the fridge, you put there, and then it melts, become what? Water. After that, you boil it, become what? Still they change from what? ice to water to that, right? So there is a transformation of energy, remember? So with that, oh yeah, that is makes sense. Okay, I want you all to know this, that at least when I go into the light technology, then you can understand this process. Okay, so far can follow? Then okay, just to show you, atom. Where I told you the smallest atom in our in universe is what? Atom. Atom actually very simple, comprising of what? Electron, proton inside here, and neutron. This is the atom. Basic unit. Okay, atom. Okay, can follow this just to let you know. Many atoms add up together become what? Metal. Wow, very good. After that, can give you some free prize. Don't forget to claim your free prize, $1,000 book. Okay. Now, what is light made of? Okay, light is a form of wave. I told you because use that. It's very important. If you understand it is a wave, then you understand our 650 nanometer. Otherwise, you won't say, hey, how can it? This is the basis. Okay, the principle of visible light of the law. The second, the photon is the smallest amount of electromagnetic EMR and cannot be that's the smallest it cannot be light in the okay? Albert Einstein, he said this. Now, because of these two, we combine their understanding and their explanation, then so this form of energy, limited energy, comprising is actually a dualistic. It comes in two ways. What are the waves? So we call them wave particle. Wave particle. Understand? Actually, light is actually traveling. Not like that, no. It goes like that. Whether how big, how far is all depending on which wavelength. If you understand this basic, then you understand why the wavelength is very important. So far, you follow?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, what is photon? Very important. Photon is a piece of energy. It never stops, you know. It keeps moving on. Everywhere. In fact, now the photon a lot. Photon has no mass and moves at the speed of light. Agree? You cannot say, okay, today I want to grab. So it's a light, you know. It's a light, one handful of light I can breathe. 2 or 3 kg. Can you measure?
No.
Because light is energy. Okay? So I know it sounds stupid, but I want to explain how you see this reason here. And then of course, photon acts like a particle, and then it moves in the. Now, every photon energy, light energy, moves in the speed of light. This is very important. I told you earlier. Radio wave move in what is the speed of radio wave? You hear before, right? Speed of light. You know microwave? You know speed of microwave?
Yeah.
Microwave, like you think speed of light or speed of sound? Light. Because all these are actually, without you realizing, you take for granted, you go and say they are actually light energy. They call it the electromagnetic radiation. Okay? Then we talk about light energy and human energy. Listen, in life, the human comprises of matter and energy. Agree? Agree?
Yes.
Where can you name an example of the matter in our body? Any example?
Organs.
You heard about brain matter? Brain matter. The word brain matter, is it? So every part of our body actually is a matter. But is it full of energy?
Yes.
Is it energy? Okay, the energy is what? Is both electrical, impulses and signal, and chemical reaction. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. The next statement is a very important statement. Once you understand this statement, then you can see it. Okay? All matter and physiological process, all matter and your thinking and all the physiological process, your thought, the way you think, your emotion, get angry, not angry, your belief, I think of God, your thinking, your attitude are composed of energy. Agree or not?
Correct.
Agree? Agree, So you are all energy. All these are energy, no? If you don't think, you have no energy, means you don't think anymore, you die already. It means that way, literally it means so. Okay? When applied to the human body, the light, when applied to the human body, every atom, molecule, cell, tissue, and body system is composed of energy that when superimposed on each other create what is known as the human energy field. These are people. All the things that gather together, like all the energy that you're getting together, your thoughts, like your body, everything, it becomes your human energy field. Agree with that? Agree? Are you sure or not? Right. That's why you notice that you feel the heat, you feel sometimes you can feel that you're energetic or not energetic, the way you feel that you're weak or not weak. All these are all related to all the composition of the tissue, everything. So in short, this statement I want to tell you all, every one of you is full of energy, require energy, needs energy. Now let me ask you, how do you maintain your energy? How do you maintain energy? Tell me.
Through food.
Huh? Yeah, food.
Water.
Water, food, and then what else? I mean, a lot of things that you want to do, like food, everything. Correct. That's why you need some. This is very important. This concept. You need some input into the body so that your body can continue to produce energy, right? You must have some input so that your body become more energetic. So this is what it meant to do. Now, light has such a powerful effect. Light has such a powerful because it's an energy. Light is what? Photon, right? Energy, right? Has a powerful effect on so many different aspects of our body. Is that it can translate into electrical signals of our brain and body, into hormone signal, blood, and then body, and indeed into what we call cascades of biological pathway. Correct? The need light itself, because it's energy, we also need the energy. They can influence our energy. It's just that we need light, they are charging us battery. Correct? Correct? I want to give a very simple example. Today, I am let's say I'm a power plant. You know what's a power plant? Produce electricity. You know what electricity? What do I need in order for me to produce electricity? Either I use what? Coal. You know what's coal? That means the batu arang. Or I use what? Petroleum. Or what I use? Hydrocarbon. Hydro is the waterfall or whatsoever. The coal and the power. These are what? The input to me. Because I am the powerhouse, I'm the power generator. If I don't have this, can I produce one? Cannot one. So you must remember, whenever there is power required, they must have an input. Okay? Then only we realize, our input this time is what? Not energy. Understand what I mean? So I want you all to understand this relationship. Okay? Okay. Next one. Sorry, very long bit about to go into the critical. Now the next one is that, I don't talk about. This statement very important. There is no other form of energy, no sound, no chemical energy, so no drugs, no food, no touch, no form of other energy that can target the particular location in our cell, in our organ, in our organelle, our organ, and in our body to the extent of the blood can. What does it mean? This statement. Do you know that the only source of that can go straight to your body without going through every other part is what? Light. No. Let's say today, so I ask when you want to have power, what do? You say food. Food doesn't go straight one. You have to go makan first. Slowly to what happen? Digest you go a few hours early, you can go in. Maybe not all also go inside, but some also wasted out. Correct? The only source of so-called energy they can input is the light. That is why this doctor, when he made this statement, he wants us to realize that it's the fastest and the easiest way to push your light into your blood, into your whole system. Why you need to do that? I told you need what? Input, otherwise your generator cannot work. Correct? Can you understand? This is a very important. Is it too technical? No, can Okay, now we go into it. Now, in order to understand, this one I want to tell you properly because you must differentiate between infrared and red. Infrared and red. Now, for this, okay, what is the wavelength of light that we're using? If you all remember, can you tell me? 650, right?
Yes.
650. What color is the light? Red color, huh? Sure, it's red, huh? No blue, no green, huh? Yeah, it's red color because it's here. Now, you look at it. This is the electromagnetic radiation. Start from gamma ray, X-ray, UV ray. Now you look at it, it's very small here, no? It's called the visible light. When you expand it up, poof, there are 7 light here. Can you remember the 7 light? The what? The rainbow, ma. Then we have infrared. Now infrared, is it red light, no? Infrared, let me ask you, from this part here, infrared, is it part of the visible light?
No.
No.
You sure not?
Yeah.
Because you got infrared, red there. No, there's no why. Infrared means the word infra means below the red. They don't have color. Okay? Then we have radio wave. Radar, TV, FN and everything. Okay. You look at the next thing I want you to look at is what? The nanometer. What's the nanometer? Is the wavelength, the measurement of wavelength. Huh? What's the wavelength? Remember the what Newton and Albert say what? It goes wave around there. This is the wavelength. The wavelength, one wave. Then later on I will talk about the cycle, okay? The wavelength. So you can see that the UV light, the UV is about 10 nanometer. This visible light is roughly around 300 to around 750 nanometer. Okay. Let us go into one more step. Okay, look into it. Now, just now I mentioned this is the visible light. Remember the visible light?
Yeah.
Where is our light? Red color. Remember where? 650 ma. This is the wavelength, nanometer. 650. Now, what is the hertz, the frequency? What is the frequency? What is it? You know, correct. 460 what? You say here, terahertz. Okay. So can we say that this is how they talk about it? So we are talking about what? 650 nanometer wavelength, right? This is red light, right? What is the terahertz? 460 roughly, 460 terahertz. What is terahertz? 1 trillion cycle, times I think it's 10 to the power of 40. What does it mean? Okay, before I go into it, I want to explain. Remember I told you, this is the wavelength. This is the wavelength. From here to here, 1 second, one cycle is called 1 hertz. Let me repeat again. From here to here is 1 second, right? Time. From this is 1 cycle. Okay. Sorry, until here. 1 cycle. 1 cycle is one complete, up, down, up, 1 cycle. Okay? 1 second, 1 cycle. This is called the frequency. Now, when we talk about this 460 terahertz, what are you talking about? It's actually 460, 60, and 100. Voila. This is actually what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sorry, it's 12. Sorry. 12. Can you follow? Let me repeat again. This I made 40, actually it's 4.6 is correct. But I want to make it to 12. That means this is trillion, you know. Trillion means how many? 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 12, 12, 0, 400, 460 trillion cycle per second. Can you follow? This is sine. Remember our wavelength work. To us it's very big, but to the light is nothing because the speed of light is more than that. Okay? Remember that. Okay? So I want you all to understand it. Then then explain why. You know, you heard about terahertz program. They're talking about what? When you say terahertz, when you say, my product terahertz, sound very scary. Oh, what is that? Actually, what is that? It's actually the measurement of what? Frequency only, correct? Do we have? Of course we have. Our 650 nanometers, how many terahertz? How many?
460.
Okay, if my light is green, have you seen the green light before? Green. What is my terahertz?
592.
Yeah, you know already. What happens if I'm ultraviolet here and indigo here? What is my terahertz?
675.
675. So remember, these are terahertz measurement of their frequency. Don't be frightened. Wow, is that something very new? It's just a measurement of it. Why? Because they are telling you, hey, my this device vibrate at this so fast the frequency. Because of this, it can what? It can influence the activated the what? The water or the things that so that they will vibrate the same frequency. You understand me? It's like I'm introducing, passing the power to the next thing. You understand me? The resonant energy. So don't worry, wow, it's like a very big thing. We already have it. This is not our main feature. It's one of the features, but not the main feature. Our main feature is what? Photobiomodulation, which no other product can. Okay, understand? So can you understand here? Can So remember, our light energy, which is a red light, is actually what? 460 times the power, 10 to the power of 12. 12 means 1 trillion. That means you remember 12 zero. Behind, you put one there, correct? 12 zero. 1,000, 100,000, 100 million, right? Billion, then trillion. Agree? I don't know how do you say in Chinese. 1 trillion is how much? Okay, everybody can follow here. Later on, yeah.
Why, what the frequency and wavelength, why do you have to differentiate into two areas?
Okay, wavelength is the, okay, you notice the corresponding, this 650 nanometer, is it a big wavelength? Is it a big wavelength? Okay, let me just draw a very simple so that you understand. Let's say this is the ground. This is 650. Okay. Let's say I want to draw 300 pointer.
Shorter.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a smaller wavelength. That's why it becomes all this part here. They are very narrow.
Narrow means more power and more
No,
energy.
you are right. But correspondingly, that means the opposite side. Do you notice their frequency? Is it fast or not fast?
Frequency
Fast.
higher, let me faster, is it faster?
Their frequency is so fast compared to this thing. When you talk about this wavelength, you know these are 400, almost 500, 600, 700. Then the other one go the other way around. That is a reversing differentiation. You understand what I mean?
Faster.
Correct. So what it means, that's why you ask. Now the thing just how we mentioned, the wavelength is to measure these two the
Destination.
what do you call it? The wave. Now frequency is what? I told you cycle per what? Per second, cycle per second. Do you know that this person go like that one? So how do I know how many cycles they need? I have to study. So if they are moving this way, so I want to know how many, I cannot say 1 million, I say how many cycles per second and measure them. So in this case, what is my cycle per second for red light?
460.
460.
So there is a differentiation. One is the frequency, that means the number of time. One is the width in it. Okay?
So when you say that wavelength is to measure, to understand the energy, the power of the energy.
No. Okay, it is like a is the measurement to differentiate what is the category of light you are in. Definitely, they define the spectrum, whether you are under this category or this category or this category. Normally, when you are under your wavelength is very fast, your frequency is faster. Like for example, heavyweight, 90 pounds and above. Wow, are they strong or they are very strong because they are power. So there is a relation, something like that. Understand, huh?
So does it mean that the higher the frequency, the more powerful, so you lesser time to treat the water?
But also there's a call, the source of your power. Let's say for example, hour is how many watt?
Only one.
The light how many watt? Can you all tell me?
I don't know.
5 milliwatt. There you have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1. How many? 4 plus 1, remember? How many are there? 4 plus 1 plus 5. 5 times 5, 25 milliwatt. Okay? Okay, here. You can see, what does it say? 5 milliwatt, right? One.
Don't know where is it there.
Okay, 5 milliwatt. Okay. Laser output.
Yeah, laser output. Yeah, 5 milliwatt. Yeah.
Okay.
It is maximum 5 milliwatts.
One laser output in our watt is 5 milliwatt. How many laser output are there? Huh? How many?
5, 1,
How
2,
do you
3,
know it's
4,
5?
5.
How do you know it's
5
5?
or 6?
6.
6
Actually,
depends on the laser,
yes.
right?
5 from here.
6.
No. How many are there? How many red dot?
6 altogether.
Huh?
It's
6 or 3? Okay, sorry.
4
Five.
plus
5.
5.
So 1 is 5 milliwatt. 5 is how many?
5.
5 and 5, 25.
So depending, you ask me whether it's beyond. Let's say if my milliwatt is 500, would you be more powerful in terms of the what? You know. So depending on this, there is a few combination. Understand what I mean? Okay. Once you understand it, don't forget, not only 25, just 30 or 130 because you have the, remember the laser one?
Yeah.
So you have 6 light, you mean altogether you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5, so equal to 30 milliwatt. Can I understand? Okay, Okay. Now I'm going to go into, okay. So once you understand the spectrum wise, now we're going to the challenge come already. What is so different? What is your red light and infrared now? What is it going on? How you explain? Let me tell you the few things that you must highlight. Red light versus infrared. We are red light. Why you call it red light? Because you can see really the red light. Infrared you cannot see one. There is a light, but you cannot see. How can you see infrared? How can you see? Huh? You can see, but you have to have the, I don't know, you see those war movie, then the captain will raise the binoculars, or red color, only here and there one. The heat, only here. Those are infrared, we call it the infrared binoculars. You need this kind of special, but our naked eye cannot. But there are some animals can, Like for example, I think the bats are the snake. There are a few other animals they have infrared one. They cannot see you. They see you. It's like a red color. They cannot see you like your face, whether you're handsome or poor. You only see color in the red color, infrared. Understand? Okay, now the first thing that you want to answer to them is very simple. What is the difference between red light and infrared? One, red light and far infrared have different wavelengths. Agree, right? And do not overlap. Right? Can you remember this? There are so many wavelengths, different color, different wavelength. Right? So cannot overlap. Second, red light is narrow spectrum source with a half wave width of or only a tenth of nanometer. That means red light, if you look at the chart just now, roughly from what to what? 600 and Okay. Okay, roughly this is the wavelength. What we are saying, the red light color, what is the wavelength like? Roughly from here roughly 750, right? Until where? Somewhere here correct. These are all red, but then cannot then yellow, orange, correct? Somewhere here correct. Roughly we put it 650 630 It's like the book right there, 630. 620, sorry. So red light, I remember this, red light 620 to 750. All can follow?
Yeah.
While the far infrared light has a relative broad spectrum, broad means big spectrum, with wavelength range from hundreds of thousands of nanometer, 750 to where? To 1 million nanometer. What do I mean by that? You look at this second one. Red light is here. From here onward, infrared, right? To where? Until here, 1 cm here. Are they big?
Big.
So small, only color, no? This one, the whole thing is so big. No? It's all infrared. Remember this, Can you understand, Okay. So roughly infra red is how far? Roughly 760 to close to 1 million nanometer. Okay. Can I do a maths count? From here to here, what is the difference?
130.
670, you what? 750 minus 620 is roughly how much? Difference is how much?
130.
Very easy 130 nanometer. Very big, But think about this. 760 to 1 million nanometer. What is the difference? How broad it is?
Very broad.
Minus 760, right? 0, 4, 2, 9, is it 9?
Yeah.
9 again, The difference is 900,000 over nanometer compared to 130. Now, who is more accurate?
More precision.
More reliable, accurate? You see the point here? That's why whenever they come and see me on this so-called far infrared, I firstly ask them, "But can you tell me what is a wavelength?" I can never tell you. Because they're able to know where, because the possibility is from here to there, You agree with me? But you ask me, hey, my red color one very simple, bro. It's only 650 to 750. We take it 650. We are very specific. We tell people it's 650. We don't say 750. We say what? 650 because why? We have done a lot of research. All the R&D done are based on 650. And the results are very good because it's a way. See the difference? I hope you understand this particular point here. This point will differentiate yourself. We are better. Okay? Is it too cold?
Very cold.
Very cold,
Cold.
Any?
Actually, switch off one aircon.
Okay. Alright. I thought you after listen to me, you feel warm.
So shivering. Oh.
You need like
Good sign, after that I'm talking about why your body feel cool. Later, Okay. So the first point in here, I can understand. So short, the most beneficial red light wavelength in skin is commonly considered 660. So when talking about 660, 750, the variation is only 10 meter. It's not much, very small only. Okay, very small. The red light wavelength penetrates the light wavelength penetrate the skin and then blah 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 difference. Okay, this one need just to explain to you. You must be able to differentiate where are their wavelength. But this also determines what? The smaller the margin of error is much more easier. Is it? For example, if I make a mistake around this range, my margin of error very small here, right? As compared to my margin of error for 900 or 1,000. Correct? The possibility. Let's say, for example, you must remember when you design this kind of thing, there are few parameters you need to consider. First of all, the what, the power, the capturing, the time, a lot of these parameters, I'll talk about this. If your so-called the basic unit so big, you go and plus another the time, this thing, you know there are so many things to combine. You understand me? I hope you understand the combination. So it is very important for you to understand our red light is only 650, very accurate. We already know what we want to do. Okay, that's one. Second point, the broad, when I say talk about broad means what you're talking about infrared. The broad spectrum is considered the first generation. Those days before the red light come in, they already talk about the infrared because they are talking about infrared because it is relative broad wavelength. It's like agak okay can do this. At that time, it was not clear. See, not clear which wavelength would have a therapeutic effect of which diseases. Okay, because because the wavelength is so huge, That's why you have this problem. Then, red light therapy is considered the second generation. Why? Because the phototherapy equipment therapy effect can be determined through the vast clinical, because we already know 650, we use 650, we test. Wow, can do this, can do this. It's really specific, very accurate, very narrow, very accurate. For example, the wavelength of 650 can heal diseases and painful soft tissue. These are the tests that we've done, all this. You can read this book, you can read a lot, and then you go to that. There are a lot of information talking about this. Okay, so what is the second point? It means that since we already know we are not agak-agak one, we do it correctly. Understand me? They're very specific. So when people ask me, is your infrared? Oh no, we are not infrared. We are what? Red light. Don't say, I think so. No. We are red light. Tell them we are red light. Why? Because red light has advantage. Because at the end of the day, I want to tell something. What what the infrared thing, what the infrared light can do, we can do. Red light can do. What we can do, they may not be able to do. That is the reason. Okay, I hope you understand this point. Okay. The third one. Red light, phototherapy equipment can be precisely controlled because you know what are the wavelengths. So you know all the parameters can be very specific because that will enabling the development of treatment equipment with specific wavelength for target symptom, even timing what are the how many I can even tell you 5 milliwatt. You go and ask them, may I know what is your milliwatt of your what do you call it, far infrared? They can't even tell you. You see the point here? This approach reduces the power required for treatment, minimizing potential harm to the human body. This is another important fact. Okay? So far can follow? Sorry. Okay, narrow spectrum therapeutic device such as red light therapy are most effective for specific indication from therapeutic. They are very specific. And we found out that 650 is very suitable for many diseases, including the 80 diseases mentioned here. Okay? Because one is very specific. All we need to do is to use longer or shorter only. Understand what I mean? Clinical studies have shown that they can eradicate. What do you mean eradicate? Get rid of them because already proven. Because many, in fact, I think you also got your experience. Some of your customer experience. I tell you, we already sold almost 60,000 units because so many experience people tell you, oh, very good. No more pain here, no more pain there. It's all this kind of, it's not temporary. Unlike wide spectrum therapy devices can only provide a short term or temporary. Sometimes you use I don't know if you've seen those I think somebody showed me like a hair dryer. Use heat. Actually, you don't have to buy the heat. You can use the hair dryer. Exactly the same thing. Do you know that heat can help to relieve? Here can relieve pain. Can they get rid of pain? Yes. Can they heal the can they get rid of the inflammation?
No.
But red light cannot.
Yes.
Yes.
You can, because there is some bioactivity, they call it the photochemistry inside there that actually take transaction to take away all these so-called inflammation substance into your body. Okay? Temporary, okay? Number 4, Number 5. Red light therapy is recognized with treatment mechanism based on the principle of photochemistry. Red light, photochemical. Sometimes I mean, I'm not that I want to be arrogant. People ask me, you ask them, do they have light? The first question you ask, do you have red light? You don't have red light, you don't talk to me because you cannot do photochemistry. You understand? Let me repeat again. Sometimes people talk to me, I ask them, you can ask the guy whether do they have red light. If they don't have red light, they already lose to us because we got red light one. Physically, you can see the red light. Now, what is the difference? A lot of difference. Because red light can perform this recognized treatment for what? Photochemistry. That means they call it photobiomodulation. Okay? This involves irradiation of the cell human with light of specific wavelength, which promote this is a very cell growth, respiration, and activate repair enzyme to achieve pluripotent purpose. Because of the red light can actually promote the principle of this photochemistry. That's why you have this kind of photobiomodulation. Although this device, number 6, although these devices are classified, when I'm talking about this red light, because of they have not gone into the stage of trying to differentiate. Right now, the rules say that although these devices are classified as physiological therapy device, physiology just for physical and everything, external and everything, in the regular classification by the authority, their therapeutic mechanism are in the field of biochemistry. That means red light is considered biochemistry. Even though people say the classification because the authority, but they know that this is a very different compared to the infrared. That's the difference. On the other hand, the wide spectrum devices are considered physical therapy devices that relieve pain through physical effects such as increasing the temperature. Normally they use a bit of heat. Temperature of the human tissue as the mechanism is not clear. They have to add in because they are not clear what they do. They put a little bit of heat. The heat can help now. Can, but temporarily. So you see the difference here? I hope you understand this. Okay. Although some wavelength components are on wide spectrum, although some are very small, if you know where it's a specific wavelength device play a role in photochemistry because specific, very small. The energy of each frequency is very small because your wavelength is big, so the energy is very small. Okay? Due to the wide frequency. If the energy is too high, the human body cannot bear it. So the main reason for the effect is the material. So whether you're talking about red light or infrared, there is a lot of difference. I hope this one can help you to differentiate. Can you understand? This is the point number 1 that I want to highlight. Now, next, I will go to the next one. Of course, this is just for your information. A lot of people ask me, asking me, the medium that you're using to produce laser, what is the medium you're using? You're using gallium, aluminium, arsenic, or in short, they call it GAAIA. Because this is a semiconductor. Semiconductor, you know, right? Material that utilizes the property of this gallium, this is a compound, to generate laser light. So the GAAIA is used to generate the laser light. Can I use other items to generate laser light? Can. Ruby, you know the ruby stone? You know the ruby stone red color? Can. But I want to use that now. Very expensive. Next time you buy one ruby, you know how much it is, then you can get. So there are many ways of using different types, but the latest that we are using is actually gallium arsenic So this is the reason. And because why we use it, because it is used including high power and then because of the superiority in electron velocity, that means the speed transfer is fast. But of course, there are people who are using this so-called helium neon laser. Normally, helium neon laser are actually for experiment. They use it in the what? In the experiment environment. Can you imagine? Can I use it to do experiment? Cannot. But every time I have to go, sorry, stop, you get charged. But they use what? They use those connected to the wire, the main wire, so that it can do very consistent. That is the reason. And number two, why we had to use this gear, number two is what? You look at it so small. Can you imagine if I were to use helium? Because helium, there is a chamber so big. So you will see this time, instead of wearing so small, probably this iron laser will be like this big. Because of the number, I had to put 6. I had to put 6 point there, very big. But I'm using a semiconductor, sometimes simple. And number 3, what? Semiconductor are more lasting, can last longer. And then save battery. Because save battery, what? Because you want to use it, what? You can mobile, you can go anywhere. Can you imagine you carry very big and then use out a lot of battery very fast? After 1 time, 2 times, you charge again. You see? So this is just to let you all know what are the material that we're using. Okay? Okay. This is very important. Now this is just to let you know. Now you know the light spectrum, right? Remember 400, 460. From here, these are the when I say 460, is it a big wavelength or small wavelength? 450. Small, remember. Big one is very. The bigger the number, the bigger the wavelength. 450, 500. Now you see the penetration, because they are small, so they are powerful, but they cannot go deep. Okay, they cannot go deep. Now you look at ours, 650 can go only about less than 2.5 millimeter. So how? We say how many meter? How many cm? 5 cm. So how? Red light cannot go over. So are we saying that we are telling our member, actually we are lying to you? What makes us to go 5 cm inside? What makes our device able to go inside 5 our skin? Huh? Yeah, laser. That is why from now onward, I want you all not just say red light, say what? Laser red light. Must be the word, must tambah the word laser. So when you say laser, because yes, we recognize laser cannot go very deep. Red light cannot go very deep. I mean, but what happened? We had the technology. What's the technology? We use laser, so the laser push them go inside, fine, can go up to here. Okay, just to give you some tips. Sometimes you may have some injury very big. What you should do? You must bring, remember, inflammation, to treat inflammation, our product is number 1. You trust me, it's number 1. Number 1 means really number 1. When I say number 1 means number 1. How? Let's say you want to have treatment, remember this. Don't go and shut it. For example, this is, let's say this is my, what I call it, the nasal one. Good or not? Is it good? Not good enough. Because when the light goes here, you know that our skin can reflect away a lot of those light. What you should do? As close as possible. In fact, what you should, for example, this is the injured place. You should push inside. Push until you feel, pain, okay. Until there. Why? Why? Because we want to have a deep penetration, so that inside also we want to repair. Remember, this is the condition. Understand what I mean? Remember, this is just additional information, so that you are not. See, of course, you must observe your problem. If your problem, your injury is all blood here, it's your problem. You must be like a swelling, what else? Some I don't know, what are the things that happen. It cannot beyond your penny. You cannot bear it when I cannot see. Like that, you got to very kind of serious burn, and then you put your ass up into. I'm talking about swelling places where you can push it right inside. Don't worry, because what we try to get, we must bring in, especially for what? For inflammation. Go as deep as possible to get this repaired. Can you understand? This is my what I found out, because a lot of books write about this. Okay? Any question about the penetration? So how do we resolve our problem? Technology, what's the technology? Laser. So this is very important to tell people we are laser red light therapy. Laser, okay? Okay. You want to take a break to go to the toilet? Okay. Or,
Yes.
okay. 3 minutes break can go to the toilet and come back again.
Okay.
Okay.
Short lah.
Huh?
3 minutes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 3 minutes. Don't need go at your own, on your own time, but then come back as fast as possible.
Okay.
So that I also take Okay, thank you very much. Okay, just now somebody was asking me, is our, okay, for your information, what is laser? Laser is a short form for what? Light amplification by stimulating emission radiation. LASER is a short form of a laser. So what happens is that you must understand the light that we are using, remember the spectrum of electromagnetic spectrum? We are talking about from what? Gamma ray, X-ray, UV, then the color. I'll show you again. All these lights I want you all to be rest assured, don't worry about these. Here. This chart I will tell you, gamma ray, X-ray, and UV ray. These are quite dangerous to our skin, to us. Why? Because they are below 320 nanometer and they are considered ionized radiation. When I say ionized, what does it mean? It means that they have the power to display some of the electron in your body. So when they display, they kind of created some kind of disturbance. What happened to your cell? Your cell get confused. When they confuse, what happens? They mutate. They will change. When you mutate, what happens? They grow to become lump. Lump becomes slowly become bigger lump, and then become what? Cancer. This is the cause of. That's why I say people talking about X-ray, everything, they have to be very careful. Ionizing is very dangerous. Remember ionizing product. However, non-ionizing light, don't have to worry. What are the non-ionized? It's more than 320 nanometer and above. Let me see it. Okay? The color one is all okay. What do you mean by ionizing? Non-ionizing. They have power, but their power will not take away or displace any electron in the body. Therefore, it will not cause any damage to your body. Remember, non-ionizing. Example of non-ionizing is like this light. I get it. I have no problem because these are non-ionizing. Is this non-ionizing?
Yeah.
Sun, is it a non-ionizing?
No.
Sunlight? Yes, only the UV one non-ionizing, but the rest all okay, Remember this. Anyway, you see the lights, just remember, you must know what is the wavelength. If the wavelength is 320, then you be careful. Anything above there, you're quite safe. Can you understand? So this is the light amplification. Now, just now I was talking about this. Okay, let's talk about this. You see the photobiomodulation called what they call it, this therapy. The old name was known as what? Low level. I don't know whether you know about it. Last time this was called low level laser or called cold laser. But over time, they thought about it and then they found out this is not the right way to describe the light. Over time, they agreed that the best word to describe this light is what? Laser phototherapy or laser photobiomodulation therapy. Okay? So that's why when I use cold laser, I'm using low level laser therapy, everything they are relating to the same light. It's only which the time I'm talking about. The time frame I'm talking about. Just remember the later one they use laser photo. I purposely put the laser because what? Ours had a laser. This is a very important thing. Okay? Now, there's one point here I want to emphasize which is very important. I want you to take note. Now, this particular statement here very important. Also leading to increased mRNA synthesis and cell proliferation. This word means rapid increase in cell growth. Well, what do you mean by increase in mRNA? Okay, let me explain a little bit here. Photobiomodulation can increase in mRNA. Now, what is mRNA? Let me explain. First of all, do you know how does our cell reproduce? You know our cell, because new cell coming in, new cell die, and then must have replacement, otherwise we die, right? How do our cell reproduce? Now, there's a process, okay? Now, let's say this is a cell. The cell has what? This is called the nucleus. Nucleus inside there got the DNA and RNA. Heard about this, right? Now, these two elements are very important. When I say DNA means what? That is a memory of what we are supposed to be. Let's say, for example, this is a hair. This also a hair. This one every month I have to cut one. But this one in my lifetime I never cut. It will stop here, otherwise it will be low. Correct? Why? How do they monitor? How do they adjust? This one, the brain, like a brain of the cell. The cell is every cell got a brain, they call it the nucleus, like the brain. How do they know? It's the information they call the DNA, correct? Now, we already established the cell, the nucleus of the cell is the mini brain. Today, I want to duplicate. How do the new cell duplicate? Who can help me? How do they become two cells? Actually, for your information, they lay eggs, you want some kind of and then after that, wow, the many cells, is it? No. No, they don't do that. They do by what? Cell division. They break into two, and then they continue, It's like a binary system, very fast. They don't lay eggs, just continue. After that, you end up saying, they lay eggs. No, Now, for me to duplicate from here to here and here, I need two cells, right? Correct. I want to two cells. How shall I do? What shall I do? Definitely, from here I say, hey, I want to have another cell. So how shall I do it? I must send somebody. I cannot come up from here. I must send somebody, a messenger, right? To go and tell this person somewhere here to build another cell. Correct? Who is the one? The person that come out to tell this, the messenger, is called messenger RNA. Understand? So, this, I told you, this person will give instruction, but the instruction is like a recipe. He will tell all these things, it's all in the mRNA that will actually go into this particular and start to build. Once they build enough, then they split again. To me, I'm just one by one slowly, actually very fast. In the body, they do it very fast. Every day, we thousands of cells die, thousands of new cells coming out. Do you agree with me? Do you know that our cell die also? Our cell also damage, die, and old age and whatsoever. But there's new cell coming out. This is the process that come out. So the process to have more new cells, what do you mean? I need more RNA, correct? I need good mRNA. So the research say that if you use this photobiomodulation, there is a very high research done that they can actually increase the mRNA synthesis and cell proliferation. This is a fact. That's why a lot of people after you sometimes, hey, oh, you look younger, why? Now what do you mean by you look younger? Let's say I am now, for example, if I am now okay lah, now I'm 90 years old. I look like that, is it young?
Yes. Very young.
I'm 90 years old, no. But now I look at that, is it I'm considered young?
Yes.
So why I look younger? Because my face look, I don't have the new good cell, everybody very energetic ma. But my age 90, no. The other way around. Wow, if I look like this, actually I'm really 34. I'm 34, you know, 34, right? I look at it, man, do I look old? Look young. Alamak, what happened to you, man? You look your double your age. Now you see the two comparison. What happened? It's the generation of new cell and the more cell you get rid of it, I mean not get rid, the more cell are destroyed and damaged, and then your replacement is slow, then what happens? You're experiencing aging, which is the most important part of the whole. Everybody want to look young, everybody want to feel young, everybody want to feel energetic, right? That is why. So there is already a study said that when the increase of this is in the book here, mentioned that if you use this photobiomodulator over time, there is a generation of this what we call more mRNA. When I say more, is it good instruction? More good, correct? So this is the fact. You say, Adam, yes or no? You can go and check. Don't believe this book. I think it's a liar. You go and check Google. You check this. Increase in mRNA synthesis because of photobiomodulator. I tell you, so many article research to support it. Can you understand? Is it a science or just simply say science, right? Okay. Now, okay, by the way, see, mRNA or messenger, M stands for messenger, RNA, right? RNA stands for ribonucleic acid. It's a protein that actually carry all the information. It's a molecule that contains the instruction. Remember I told you the instruction, you want to make new cell? Or recipe that directs the cell to make protein using the natural. So we are giving this natural here to build more protein based on the instruction, the recipe. Okay? So mRNA is very important, not? Very, very important. So if you have more, is it good or no good?
Good.
Therefore, don't forget what? Wear your iron laser every time. I guarantee you, after 5 years later, say, wow, you look so young. Okay. Okay. Now, understanding of PBM, okay, this is okay, let's proceed. I won't go this one, I can send to you to read. So this one is talking about this one. See, this is just a simple understanding. In order for light to be absorbed, there must be a light receptor. Agree? For me to see you, what comes to my eye?
Signal.
Light.
Image.
Who actually receive the light? The retina. You know retina? When the retina saw all these things, what happened? They will send all the information to who? To the brain. Then what happened? They will interpret, oh, I saw this one, so I saw this one, I saw this one, color, red color. It's a billion combination of color. I can see so many things. I can see until the small little drop. Then your coin 10 cents, I can see so small. It's all inside here interpreted by hand. Now, what is this? Actually, my retina is what? Receptor. The light that I see is the light coming in, right? The input coming in, second thing. Apart from the retina, there's other receptor. What are they? Hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? The red blood cell. Have you heard about this melanin? You know melanin? On top of the surface of our skin, there is this so-called pigment that can translate all the light ray to what? To vitamin D. That is why you know baby when they are born with jaundice. You know jaundice?
Yes.
Yellow color one. What do the doctor say? Those days
Sun.
Go under the sun, morning sun. Why? After 10 minutes, slowly, maybe very strange will become okay. Why? Because of the melanin convert the energy to what? To vitamin D that actually help in life. Now that is a very simple basic understanding of this. So in short, this understanding of PBM therapy is what? Remember, in order for light to work, there must be a receptor. Can I simply just send light and then there's nothing to receive me? Cannot, I get nothing. You understand me? So the theory behind this is that there must be a receptor. And our body, for your information, full of light receptor. That's why when God says the light is good, means He really needs to, because it can fall into your body and your body has this receptor to receive all this light information. Okay? Second, now the light, the photobiomodulation, remember this, is a molecular and cellular mechanism. Okay, let me. That means the light that you receive from here and there, is it just for superficial? It's not. What are you going to? I told you the first thing, there is no other food, everything, no other energy, everything except the light can go directly to your whatever you want it to be a breath. So in short means the light photobiomodulation is not only molecular level, no. Even goes to the not only cellular level, no. It also goes to the molecular level. It means what? All over the body. That's why he explained why you need energy. What you need is to trigger this energy so that your energy, the machine inside this body, can start to produce more energy. Now that is the concept I want to tell you. And that's why when we wear this, are we introducing energy into your body?
Yes.
It's like opening the switch, wow, coming in, all the energy goes there. Exactly. If you have this kind of understanding, then you understand what I'm talking about, the energy, the photobiomodulation. Okay? Of course, this one I say, the suggests that photons are absorbed by the mitochondria. They stimulate more ATP production and low level ROS, blah, 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 such as this NFK, don't worry about it, it's actually explained here. Now, basically, what it meant was, actually go back to this explanation here. Whenever there is a light that goes into the nucleus and whatsoever at the cellular level, the so-called cellular activity, at the cellular level, you know how small is cell? You know how many cells are there in your body? How many? Billion. Can you imagine every billion of them like one little brain there? And every time in that cellular world, there are some activity going on. What kind of activity? Transmission. This thing happens. So can you imagine when God made you human, do you think that He make it very simply or what? It's a very complex machine you have. So you must, correct? So that is why you must appreciate your body. Sometimes a lot of people, you have to accept this. Different people have different genes. Different people have different body condition. Some more healthy, some more bigger size, some more younger, a lot of combination. But each one has an individual kind of thing. But all of them, they come back to one very simple. All need a lot of energy. That cannot run away. Therefore, that is why when you wear this, I want you to remember this is your, what I say, life-saving device, because I told you that it can lengthen your life expectancy. Okay, so you can read about it. I can give you this, so I'm not going to waste time here, but quite deep. Okay. This is another first law. This law for you to read with, you can read about it. This law tells what? It says, it's a law, no, it says that in order, the first law of photochemistry, known this percentage, state that light must be absorbed by a chemical substance in order for photochemical reaction to take place. Correct? You must have a receptor, then only you can have a photobiomodulation. Agree? You got light, but you don't have a receptor, can you work now? So this is the one. And second law, because it says that whatever you need of light go into your body, it becomes 5-10. It doesn't work. One around, one it goes, it will influence another unit, they come out another unit. Otherwise, the equation, energy cannot be destroyed or created. It's already haywire. You understand what I mean? So this one support the energy cannot be destroyed or created, because by the fact that every light energy that you receive will be converted to another form of equivalent quantum. Understand? Okay, so far can I understand?
Yeah.
This is just for your general information. When I talk about receptor, I also want to talk about human receptor. Do you know that? Okay, let's say I'm talking about my hand. I got what? My hand got a lot of muscles, right? Muscles are what? Actually, you go back to the fundamental. Actually, it's the cell, right? Many muscle cells go to become my hand, correct? How do I know? How do my hand react? No? Is it one cell that say raise and then the other cell down? So my hand will be going up and down, right? But how can the cell are all working together? Raise my hand, everybody raise my hand. What give them the instruction? Who give them? Who communicate? Remember this. Every cell are really unique. You know, I think when they created, yeah, then this two cells together one. They communicate with each other. They don't qualify. Hey, hello, let's go up. Let's go down. Let's go inside. No, you don't. There is a chemical reaction. So this chemical reaction, like I said already, but that's the different one. They will send this information to this person very fast. And this person will react what this person do, and then you continue and continue. So in our body itself, there is this communication between our cell to cell. Even your brain, every cell are all coordinated by this receptor. Okay? Now, when I talk about this, I want to little bit emphasize on our. Remember, we have a product called CV8. You know CV8, right? Sorry, I divert a bit. I do a bit of advertisement. CV8, what is our CV8 special? Wow, ginseng. Ginseng monocyte. Now, ginseng monocyte is only found in where? Ginseng. Can I have an apple have ginseng monocyte? Or oranges? Hey, my oranges got ginseng monocyte. Cannot.
No.
Very unique. Only ginseng has ginseng monocyte. Ginseng monocyte is like apple. They got what? Vitamin C. Ginseng monocyte got ginseng monocyte. For your information, David. Ginseng monocyte is only found in ginseng. Now, the next question, do you know that ginseng is so special? You go to shop, you go to those Chinese, hey, I want to something that can build up my stamina. You know what they say? Ginseng. Hey, I got high blood pressure. Oh, ginseng. Wow, everything that you say, it is ginseng very good. That is why ginseng is good. I don't know you heard about this word. Panax ginseng. The word panax in Greek word it means what? All healing. You know all healing?
Everything to be healed.
Then
You added it.
all healing means what? Everything you can. That's why ginseng, you go to the shop, they say, you ginseng, you ginseng, everything also ginseng, because ginseng is known to heal a lot of ginseng, a lot of diseases. That's why it's very called all healing. So in short, ginseng is a now. Then you think about it, how you relate? Actually, because if you understand the receptor part, actually, if you play mahjong before. You all know what is the joker for? Anybody play mahjong here? All don't know all cannot be. I also don't know how. I also know how to play mahjong. Mahjong they got this fei fei. The joker. The joker is actually anything also they can replace any card to become anything. Why? Because it can adapt to all this. That is why ginseng monocyte is an adaptogen. It can adapt to a lot of conditions to build up to that it can be received by the receptor to translate into something else. That is why ginseng is another adapter. Sorry, I have to go advertise a bit about here. So if you drink this this CV8, I tell you, your response towards your other diseases will be fantastic because ginseng is a all healing herbs. Okay, come. So there are key 5 types of nuclear receptors. Then you can read about it. Okay, now normally you go to our class, our product training, and we'll talk about all this, right? The mitochondria will produce ATP, ROS, and NO. Everybody knows about it, right? What is ATP? Energy, energy. RO, you know what? And ROS, you know what?
Connectivity.
Connect. For inflammation and everything. But today, my purpose, I want to talk to you, which always people forget, is the NO. nitric oxide. What can nitric oxide do? I tell you once you know, you will be very amazed. But first of all, do you agree through the photobiomodulation, we can produce a lot of NO? Agree? Agree or not? Okay, let me ask you, using our ion laser, our body will produce a lot of nitric oxide. Agree or not? How do you know? Huh? Remember you ask this thing, you count, you check before and after, you see, wow, fast already, right? Remember?
Yeah.
That's one of the signs. But there are many records shows already there is an increase in a significant level of nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is very good as a visual dilator. They dilute your blood and everything. Now, I want to go one step further. Now, before that, I want to explain to you that sometimes the laser, or they call it the low-level laser photobiomodulation, they call it what? Photomedicine. Same like this person, you talk about photomedicine, no issue. Why? You think, how come they are not doctor, but how can you call medicine? I cannot accept. Actually, if I understand the way how our product works, then you agree with me. Now you go and look at the dictionary, the definition of medicine is what? Analysis, diagnostic, treatment, and prevention. If this string comes in, that means this is considered medicine. Medicine it's not just drug, So I want to make you change this mindset. Medicine is not just drugs. You always say, hey, you check, you eat medicine, that's drug. That is another form of medicine. But medicine itself is more than that. So because of this, that's why they now even call this photo medicine. They are using this photo to do the three things. Diagnostic. Now, diagnostic part is important for our body, especially. I tell you sometimes, like people was telling me, hey, after I use it, sometimes I feel a little bit of pain, that pain. Is it good or not? Sometimes if your customer after using 1 or 2 days, how suddenly my sugar go up? Last time was stable, but then suddenly go up. Then how? I think, hey, how come my here pain, that time pain, last time don't have one? All these are what? Healing crisis. The healing crisis can be a lot of things because the way when you use it, they excite, they increase the excitement in the cellular respiration that actually resulted in other this kind of so-called healing crisis. But does it mean that this product is causing you harm? No. So when I see, especially those people who after using our ion laser, right, and they have this kind of problem because this kind of here and there, I will congratulate them. Why? That means their body itself, they have what? They have this kind of basic problem. Is it good sign? So you must immediately go and address it. So how treatment come in? Then talking about prevention. So our ion laser does diagnostic, it also give us treatment, and then also prevention. Prevention later I'll talk about this. So for the new photobiomodulation, this term, I also sometimes you can use it so that you can tell people to emphasize. Actually, this light it's not just photobio, actually it's a photomedicine to your body. If you know how to appreciate it and use it correctly. You understand me? Okay. So I was talking to some of the leaders. I was reading this article. This doctor was so impressed. He says that one day he was at the hospital. While he was at the hospital, instead of these people, there's this injury people come in, instead of giving them surgery and giving them medicine, the first thing they introduce one, laser treatment. You see the point here? Actually, by right, all of us should have one unit. If you got stomach ache, don't go and eat medicine first. Use it, treat it first. You cannot then you go for stomach, go and do something else. If you got any injury, got pain, what you go and do that? Can you imagine? Some people say, I got this, I think it's the, don't know what inflammation, the what on or something. I want to go for what? Surgery. Is it correct? It's a correct protocol. It's not. You should do it, you should try. That this doctor promotes and says that if you can, you should have treatment first. see where it really cannot, then no choice. Because it is known that this photobiomodulation can treat a lot of this kind of diseases, this kind of pain, this kind of inflammation, correct? So that is the reason he was the one who promoted, he said, by right, all healthcare, and true enough, some hospital, later I'll show you this hospital. Here. This hospital, Subang Jaya Medical Center, they have this treatment, dynamic therapy, You know, Subang Jaya Medical Center, you know, where is it? Malaysia, one of the top hospital, medical, very expensive one, high class one. They also give this kind of treatment to all this kind of problem. I mean, just to let you know, by right, it should be like that instead. So, when I highlight this point, what is my purpose? I want you all to know that every household should have one, so that they know before they go for the main thing, and they should go for this treatment first. And I tell you, most of them, 80% of them will actually see improvement in their life, in their improvement in their diseases. Okay, sorry, I had to jump so fast. Okay, now talking about this. Okay, now we're talking about the nitric oxide. Okay, the signs of this nitric oxide. Neuropathy happens. Neuropathy is something in the brain. When the nerves that are located outside the brain and spinal cord are damaged. Okay, remember this. Are we going? Do you think that we will experience this kind of problem over time? We will. Light energy stimulates the release of nitric oxide from the hemoglobin into the blood. Okay, when you use your nasal, remember the nasal? When you use it, what are you stimulating? The brain and all the nerves, all the neuropathy nervous inside the brain. Now you can say, I don't know, can work or not. It works because already mentioned here. In fact, I will just tell you some of the videos. When you are wearing this, don't think it's only here. No, there are 5 pathways. No pathway. There are 5 pathways where your energy can pass to you. PATH, no pathway. The first pathway is the capillaries here, right? In your skin. Second, remember here a lot of these acupuncture points also, second pathway. Third is what? Your smell, the smell is another pathway. Third one is the fourth one is the nervous system here, and last but the central nervous system. So these 5 pathways are taken care by your photobiomodulation. Do you think our product is very powerful?
Yes.
If you say no means, okay, I have this report here. Randomized double report on intranasal, low density therapy. This report shows that if you use this over time, it can solve a lot of your problems, especially with dementia. Not me, this doctor, you can quote their name, team for all the people. Again, you can get this and then you can find it. So what I want to say, what I want to tell you is very important that when you're wearing this, is it important?
Yes.
More important than this, I would say. Because equally important. But I want to emphasize you must wear. Because when you're wearing it, not just for the nose, you're actually going through the 5 pathways to reach all your system. Can you understand? So that is the reason why you all must wear it. Okay? Okay, come back to it. Okay. NO enters the muscle cell in the wall of the blood vessel. The muscle relaxes as the blood vessel diameter enlarges and allowing more, which means that NO actually when it goes into the blood, it actually relaxes the muscle. That's why it promotes vasodilator, very smooth flow. Okay? Next one. Anti-inflammation. So NO also help in anti-inflammation. How? Anti-inflammation occurs when oxygen level is too slow. So increase in the blood flow via nitric oxide reduces the inflammation. Okay? Tissue regeneration require oxygen, nutrient, and ATP and growth factor. Now, NO provide an environment for enhanced healing. Now imagine, I'm also sharing with the leader this afternoon. Imagine your finger, you tie a rubber band. 5 minutes, what happened to your finger?
Black.
Slowly become black color. Not black lah, a bit dark red lah. What happened one day? Black color. Why is it black? Because the blood cannot reach, the oxygen cannot get. This is what happens if there's any blockage and whatever in the body. But don't worry, our this is very sudden. Suddenly attack. But we got to follow it every day because of your food, everything that is slowly, gradual blockage and everything. But do you know there's another thing that come in to help you? The vessels, they grow some small little fine capillaries. We call it the small little blood vessel capillaries surrounding this. To what? To help you to overcome this. So, are you going to wait for that, or you want to wear this iron legend to speed up the flow, the more growth of these capillaries? Why I'm saying this, while your heart, your problem, because of this so-called blockage becoming more and more prominent, why don't you start to build your heart in a healthy heart by introducing the nitric oxide, your body nitric oxide, so that they will take care of your healing, so that what they can help you to deliver the nutrient, everything here before you come to the state. You understand what I mean? Because this particular so-called nitric oxide helps what? To build more or to generate more capillaries into your bloodstream. Blood vessel. Can you understand? So it is very important. Okay? Okay, this thing okay. So far the nitric oxide, I just emphasize this. Now, this is another very important. Because this nitric oxide has to do with capillary, what does it mean? Indirectly, they are actually helping microcirculation. You see, improving microcirculation in the tissue is one of the most important of PBMT, increasing health. What do they do? They actually induces angiogenesis. I want you to remember this word. Angiogenesis. What is angiogenesis? I told you before. The small little capillaries grow in your blood vessel itself. Okay? Now, I show you this example. This is this diagram. I took it from this book, page 307. After I will send you this book 307. It mentioned that they did a test. They did it on the white mice. They found out that those are used for this photobiomodulation. What happened? You can see a lot of what? Capillaries growing around it. This one lesser. Is it a good sign?
Yeah.
Is it possible? It is very, very possible. This book mentioned, this report also mentioned, there are so many reports I've gone through. Before I checked this, I really verified this. This fact is very, very important. What it meant was, without you noting, people say, nothing. Please, there is something. It's just that you don't see it. What are the things? Minimum, your capillaries will increase. Your microcapillaries in your bloodstream will be good. Now, where is the microcapillary? Now, I want to show to you, let's say, for example, this is a blood vessel. This is a blood, they grow here, around here. They cannot go here, no use, right? They go here so that the blood can pass through this. It's like they are like a little small bypass for you, for your blood to flow. Okay? Can you understand, Okay, sorry, okay. I have to go, okay, now, okay, that is talking about diabetic. Even they can help in the function in this diabetic model. See, nitric oxide is very important. They can actually help in the, one of the major problem of this diabetic is that what happens? Your nerves become insensitive. Become insensitive, and then they become less. The word is
Connectivity.
damage. The introduction of the promotion of inducement of this nitric oxide will further delay and will actually address the inflammation. That's why over time, there's this report, they actually say that release the endo is actually inside the blood one. depending regulated and rescue vascular dysfunction diabetic model. Because when a person having diabetic, their vessel become dysfunctional. That means they have become less sensitive, they become damaged. But red light can at least stimulate the release. Okay? One thing I want to highlight is so very important. Sometimes when they say red light and near infrared, I also feel very strange. Red light and are they the same? I already told you cannot, right? But yet this red light people, this near infrared, you always want to attach the red light because they are very near to the red light. So actually what happened was that the more accurate it should be red light. But because these people are actually promoting near light, they want to link us to the red light so that they can justify their explanation. Okay? Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, I want to talk about this light already. So for example, see light, there are two ways of going to our body. First through the eye, right? Second through the skin. All agree, But do you know something which is very interesting? We call it the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is actually our body rhythm. We call it the body rhythm, what do you call that, the biological clock. A certain time when you are talking about 9 o'clock, when you are about to close your eyes already, right? What happened? Your melatonin starts to produce. So is melatonin very important?
Yes.
Very important. Okay, let me just clear. For your information, what is this circadian rhythm? Just imagine. You know this Disneyland. Let's say the Disneyland open at 9 o'clock. While you go inside, you play until 10 o'clock they close. After they close, you think the whole behind there all close after 10 o'clock? No, not close one. Behind there, what happened? After you close already, there another group of workers come inside, clean the place, do this, do that, rearrange. Okay, so then what? Next morning, you want to use again, you can use, right? In the same thing, our body, I don't know. When you whole day, you'll be very active. Like today, I'm very active. You think that when I sleep, everything all stop. No, right? The next set of what system come into to become effective, to start to work. To clean your this up, to clean all this. Now, who organized it? Who is the one who is the main person to organize? It's the circadian clock, circadian rhythm. This is the one that actually organize all the cleaning, what to do next. Like for example, you're supposed to produce melatonin, you're supposed to do this, have a sleep, all this stuff, and then clean your brain, do this and do that, clean your what you call liver and so on. Then the next, when you wake up, there's another activity going on. All these are all controlled by the circadian rhythm. And this circadian rhythm is influenced by what? By light. Why I say light? Because when you sleep, what happens to your eyes? Do you receive light? Then they know, oh, Adam's sleeping, therefore everything starts to repair. When you open again, Adam wake up again. So the circadian rhythm is a very, very important rhythm in our. But of course, people who stay, for example, there are people who work very hard. Wow, they sleep 2-3 o'clock. Is it good or not good? Huh? Why not good?
Best place.
But I wake up 11 o'clock. Okay, 3 to 11, I sleep how many hours? 17 hours, good not? Hey, I sleep, everybody says 7 hours, 8 hours. I sleep, I sleep at 3. I'm supposed to wake up at 9, right? But I wake up at 12 o'clock. Oh, I sleep more than the 6 hours. No good. Why? Because remember, our body has been adjusted to a certain rhythm. Okay? That is why because of insomnia. What's insomnia, right? What's insomnia? Cannot sleep. Have you ever heard of hypersomnia? No, hyposomnia, what means? It means that you wake up, you sleep already, wake up, you feel so sleepy again. Instead of you wake up, you want to sleep. That is called hyposomnia. It's the reverse of insomnia. A lot of people is experiencing hyposomnia, even though they sleep many hours in the morning, because their circadian rhythm already been, what do you call it? Affected, huh? Okay. Now, let me tell you again, remember we focus on the photobiomodulation. Where does the light go to? Mitochondria, right? Mitochondria produce what? ATP, right? When you produce ATP, do you think there is a oxidative stress from the byproduct? Got heat, not heat, heat the job heat, correct? That's why every time there is a mitochondria produce ATP become power, means there's heat produced. Now, how do the body cool down the mitochondria? Drink water, but actually not. Actually, our natural drink actually is cool. It's the melatonin. Melatonin is the cooling. It's like a car. Your car may be very powerful. You go. Do you need to clean to cool down the engine? You just cooling. In the same way, our what do you call it, mitochondria work very hard. No. Do we need to cool down? Yes. Who's the one who cool down? Melatonin. Then, if you understand this, because there is an article to read about this melatonin, how it helps everything, then we go into this. Now, for your information, listen carefully. This is your eye. Daytime, the light comes in here, it goes to here, it sends to this information. Daytime, the light comes in. So what happened? I will give, because I'm not sleeping, therefore I'll send this information to my pineal gland and say, daytime, stop, no need to produce melatonin. Correct? Because melatonin is supposed to sleep, then you produce. Correct? Night time, it goes here, oh, dark already. I receive some signal, what happened? I'll tell the brain, hey, night time already. Start producing melatonin. Remember this one? This chart here? Correct? That's how daytime and nighttime. Now I want to show you something very interesting. So when this part here actually under this called intrinsically photosensitive retina ganglion cell, IPGCA. This is a place here, somewhere here, that actually capture whether the light or no light. The light here is talking about blue light. Blue light means the bright light. Like these are very good light. Actually, do you know that these are very good light? Not very bright, not blue. It will somehow or other will not stop the production of melatonin completely. Okay? So, this is the place that we do. Now, when it comes night time, everything become dim, become dark, slowly. What happened? They call it the absence of blue light. You heard about blue light? Bright light. You know what is blue light, right? Blue light is a bit from the orange near towards the other side, the shorter one. That is the one that trigger the stop of this. They will give information to this person who will tell this person don't produce. This is in the brain. Okay, why you understand this? Now, very strange. They say, hey, how come if you don't produce melatonin, but I need melatonin, where do I get the melatonin? Okay, how my body also working, because you say daytime already, I don't produce melatonin, what happened? I need my engine to cool down my engine, right? Where do I get the melatonin? For your information, this is the additional information I tell you. The melatonin also produced where? In the mitochondria. Okay?